Good afternoon, dear student. So today we are again continuing our class 9 science. Okay, class 9 science, and this is the virtual class which is organized under Joint Schools Family Sjfrupandehi. Okay, Joint Schools Family Sjfrupandehi, and this is the continuation of the same chapter, chemical reaction. In the previous chapter we have studied what is a chemical reaction, what is the balanced and unbalanced chemical reaction, and what is the chemical change, physical change. That's we have already discussed. So today I am going to explain you how to balance a chemical reaction, or what is a balanced chemical reaction. And earlier in word equation we have studied that if a chemical change expressed by using the name or complete name of the element or the reactant and product, it is called as the word equation. And if that word equation is expressed in terms of molecular formula or the symbol, then it is also known as the formula equation. Now what we have to do is that the number of atoms present in the reactant side should always be equal to the number of atoms present in the product side. And why it is done? This is done because we have to follow the rule or the principle of conservation of mass. So they have to fulfill the principle of conservation of mass. That's why we have to balance our chemical equation. Okay, so let's take an example. Through the example how we have to balance the chemical reaction, we will come to know step by step. Okay, so there are many chemical changes or a chemical equation where the number of atoms present in the reactant side may not be equal to the number of atoms present in the reactant or the product side. Okay, let's take with the same example. Previously we have studied about sodium when react with chlorine gives sodium chloride. Okay, from same question we will proceed. Okay, let's take word. So for writing a balanced chemical equation, we have to first write the word equation properly. So let's write sodium. Okay, sodium react with chlorine to give sodium chloride. Okay, sodium chloride. So from that same example which we have studied previously, we will start from there. Now this is the formula equation we have written completed. Now we have to write the formula equation. We all know sodium is metal and its symbol is Na, and chlorine is non-metal and it is a poisonous gas, and we will write Cl2. Why? It is a diatomic element. And we write sodium chloride because it is formed by sodium and chlorine, and we have already done how to get it sodium chloride. So NaCl. So this is the formula equation. Now let's see the number of atoms present in the reactant side and the product side. So first we have to write the formula equation correctly, then word equation, then formula equation. Then after that we have to count the number of the atoms present in the reactant side and the product side. Okay, so we have to count it. So let's see. So sodium, how many atoms are here? 1. Chlorine, Cl, and it is how many atoms there? 2. This is 2, means if there are 2 atoms. And here sodium is 1, chlorine is 1. So in this side, in the reactant side, the number of sodium is 1, and here also 1 in the product side. Chlorine is 2 and chlorine is 1 here. That means here chlorine is not balanced. So our duty or our process is to balance chlorine, which is not equal to the product in the reactant to the product. So what is the number, we have to see it. So here what happened? Chlorine is 2 and chlorine is 2 in this reactant side and product 1. So what we have to do? We have to multiply by writing the number of atom by thinking, multiplying, okay, and if it is possible it will balance. Then once we balance, again we will look other element, then like that. So here chlorine is 1, so we have to balance, make it 2. So how we can make it 2? By multiplying it with 2. So 1 into 2 will be 2. So what we have to do? We have to put it in the coefficient. So if we put here, automatically this 2 below means it is 2 for chlorine as well as it is for sodium. So what happened? So by putting 2 here, we have already changed 2 for sodium also. Now again we have to see whether metal is balanced or not. So sodium is balanced here? No, here it is 1. After keeping 2 here to balance chlorine, sodium has changed and it has become 2 here. So now we have to balance sodium. So to balance sodium, what we have to do? We have to multiply it with 2. So if we keep here 2, now if you count sodium 2, sodium 2, chlorine 2, chlorine 2. This 2 coefficient is for both Na and for chlorine. In this way, we have balanced sodium chloride. Sodium and chlorine reacted to form a sodium chloride. So that is balanced chemical equation. Okay. So in this way, so first of all, what we have to do? Write the formula equation. Second step, word equation. Second step, formula equation. Then we have to count the number of atom of particular reactant and the product on the product. Okay. Once we see if the number of atom of each atom present in the reactant and product side is not equal, then we have to multiply the coefficient by a particular number and we will try it on. So that's why it is called hit and try method. So we have the with hit and try method. So by writing it in the product side number of atom, it is easy to do. Okay. Otherwise, once you will practice, you will come to know how you can do without putting the RHS, and if it is difficult, this method is there. Okay. Now let's do another example. Zinc plus hydrochloric acid gives zinc chloride plus hydrogen. So let's take that example. So we have to convert the word equation into balanced chemical equation. So I have to first we have to write formula word equation, then formula equation, then count the number of atom or element of a particular reactant and product, then whichever has the number highest, that we have to balance. Then while balancing, we have to understand that oxygen will be balanced at penultimate, second last, and hydrogen is balanced at last. Okay. So let's say write zinc, okay, zinc plus hydrochloric acid gives, okay, zinc chloride plus hydrogen. Okay. So this is the word equation that we have to convert it into balanced chemical equation. Let's see. So write the formula there. So formula equation Zn plus hydrochloric acid formula you know HCl, and zinc chloride you know zinc ZnCl2. And how to get ZnCl2, this formula we have already learned in previous chapter. Otherwise, what we can say, zinc and chlorine, zinc valency 2, chlorine valency 1, crisscross, then we get ZnCl2. In this way we can write plus hydrogen. Hydrogen is diatomic element and its one molecule, so molecular formula is H2. We write like that way. So now let's count zinc 1, 1, it is balanced. Hydrogen, here 1, here 2, it is not balanced. And chlorine, here 1 and 2 here. So it is not balanced. So we can do directly by taking in mind, and we can balance. Otherwise, we can write the atom zinc. First of all, we will try to balance the zinc. Okay, right? Zinc, how many atoms? 1. Then hydrogen 1. Chlorine 1. And in the product side, zinc is 1. Chlorine, then write hydrogen. Hydrogen is 2. Chlorine, here chlorine is 2. So we have counted the number on the reactant side and product side. Now let's see whether it is balanced or not. Okay, zinc 1, here it is balanced. So metal zinc is balanced. Then hydrogen is 1 here, it is 2. So that is not balanced. So this we have to balance it. And chlorine here 1 and chlorine is 2, it is not balanced. So we have to balance the chlorine and hydrogen. So already you have to remember that first of all we have to understand that oxygen and hydrogen will be balanced second last, oxygen and hydrogen will be balanced at last. So in this case, chlorine is balanced first before hydrogen, it will be easier. Okay, so chlorine 1 is here. So if we multiply it by 2, okay, then chlorine will be balanced. Okay, so chlorine is where? In this reactant side, chlorine is here. So we write coefficient 2. Then when we write 2, that is multiplying to chlorine also, it is multiplied to hydrogen. So automatically you multiply it with hydrogen, then we get it 2. Now let's see, after putting one value, we will see, again check whether it is balanced or not. So let's say zinc, here 1, it is balanced. Hydrogen, here 2, okay, and here 2, it is balanced. Chlorine 2, okay, 2 1 the 2, and here also 2, so it is balanced. So in this way we have balanced this chemical reaction. Is it clear? So first formula equation, whatever it is written, write it correctly. One equation, then convert it into formula equation, then count the number of atoms, then the balance the atom whose number is more. In that, if there is oxygen, it should be balanced second last, and hydrogen should be balanced at last. Okay, in that manner we will substitute the coefficient, we will do, and we will write like that way. So let's take another example. Okay, now let's take another example. Zinc, so this is the word equation. Zinc plus copper, so copper sulfate gives zinc sulfate plus copper. Let's see whether it is balanced or not balanced. Okay, sometimes it may be balanced, equation may be there, sometimes not balanced, it is unbalanced, chemical equation may be there. So if it is unbalanced, we have to balance. I think now you know, if the number of atoms present in the reactant side and the product side are not equal, that is called unbalanced equation, and that we have to balance it. So what equation is written? Now convert it into formula equation. Zinc, okay, zinc plus copper sulfate. Copper, okay, copper Cu, sulfate SO4, okay, 2, this is also 2, balancing. Now Cu2 SO4 whole 2, and this we can balance by taking HCl and by dividing it, then we get CuSO4. Copper sulfate is CuSO4. Okay, so after that zinc sulfate, zinc also ZnSO4 plus copper Cu. So here if we see zinc, they are equal, copper equal, sulfur equal, oxygen 4 here, oxygen 4 here. That means already it is balanced. Okay, no need to balance it. Already it is balanced chemical equation because the number of atoms present in the reactant side is equal to product side. Okay. Now let's take another example, like copper. Okay. Today we will do this sum equation. After that, again, without writing in LHS analysis also we will try to do. Otherwise that method is easy. Okay. Sulfuric acid gives copper sulfate plus water plus sulfur dioxide. Okay, this is the formula equation that we have to convert into balanced chemical equation. Copper, okay, this copper Cu, sulfuric acid, you already know, I think, H2SO4, copper sulfate, CuSO4, okay, then water, H2O plus sulfur dioxide, SO2. So to form the molecular formula, we have already studied in the previous class. I hope you know. Otherwise, we will discuss in next class also. Okay. So let's see whether it is balanced or not. Copper 1, hydrogen 2, sulfur 1, oxygen 4 in the reactant side, and in the product side copper is 1, sulfur here, S 1 here and 1 here, altogether 2. Then hydrogen here 2, okay. Then oxygen 4 here, 1 here 5 plus 2 7. Oxygen is 4 5 7. Okay. Now let's see. Copper is balanced, hydrogen is balanced, sulfur is not balanced, oxygen here 4, oxygen is 7 here, so that is also not balanced. So already I have told we have to balance other element earlier. So let's balance sulfur first, then oxygen will be balanced later. So what we will do, sulfur 1 here and 2 here, so we will multiply it with 2. So if you multiply, we have to keep it here. Once we have kept 2 here, it means 2 to this, 2 other also, 2 2s are 4. So automatically hydrogen should be also multiplied, it has become 4, and sulfur also changed. So sulfur also changed, it is balanced, and oxygen 4 into 2, that is 4 2s are 8. Now let's see again whether it is balanced or not. So copper 1 here, hydrogen 4, so hydrogen here 2, okay, hydrogen 2, and oxygen 8 here 7. So first of all we have to balance the oxygen. So oxygen 8 here and 7 here. So oxygen where it is there? Oxygen here also there, and here also. Suppose if we keep, let's see, we have to heat and dry method. If we keep here 2, it is possible to balance? No. So if we keep 2 here, okay, if we keep 2 here, now count 4 plus 2, 6 plus 2, 8. So oxygen will automatically become 8. We can keep here, we can keep there, but what will happen? It will not match the value. Okay, so to make it balanced, what we have done, 2. If we keep 2 here, it will be balanced. So we have kept there and we have made 8. Now once we keep 2 here, it will change to hydrogen also. Now count hydrogen. 2 2s are 4. Okay, hydrogen become 4. Okay, it has become 4. Okay, so here also hydrogen is 4. Now let's see whether it is balanced or not. Copper 1, hydrogen 4, sulfur 2, oxygen 8. So with this is balanced. Okay, so we will solve other chemical reaction in next class. Again, for today this much. Thank you.